Gotta say, I'm kind of impressed right now in a bittersweet way. Bitter because what's happening is kind of sad, and sweet, they're actually following through with something they said. This is actually going to happen with the really big, heavy cherry on top. And in 1.91, these are getting removed from research. The Panther 2, the Tiger 105, 10.5 centimeter, and now out of the blue, the mouse. The mouse is gone for the newbies, for people who haven't researched it. Now, I believe if you press research before 1.91, I actually really need to double check this real quick before I tell everybody. Research. You will also, all these vehicles will stay on the main tree. All the person already. You will also be able to complete research if you start it. There we go. Okay, so you're able to start research. Like, get 1 RP. Just hit the research button. I think just try to get at least 1 RP, just so you can fit this clause that they said. You'll be able to unlock it. But for anyone else, it's gone. It's gone. Oh, I almost forgot the Quellian. This guy, the 6.7 Black Panzer 341, is being removed as well because it was never built or produced or whatever. I have a serious question for you guys before we go into the War Thunder topic thing. Do you only want produced, mass-produced, small-produced, prototyped vehicles in the game, and that's where you draw the line? If there's not a darn picture of it, then we can't play with it. Now, well, I'm not giving my opinion yet. Or 2, do you want to see other vehicles, paper vehicles that might have been produced if the war, let's just keep it at World War II right now, would have gone on? What do you guys think? Me personally, I would like to see, it is a video game after all, and it's nowhere near a simulator. It's nowhere near realistic. It is the most realistic MMO that we've seen. This is my take, because I don't want to upset people, but I want to be honest. I really don't care. That's my standpoint. If it's balanced, I really don't care. For me, it's a video game. It's supposed to be fun. It's not that realistic, but that's just my take. I know many of you won't agree with that, but it's personally how I feel. I want to have fun with the video game, and I respect other people's opinions on why not to do that. But just for an example, this guy never saw war. This thing never saw war. Only 1 was produced, but because 1 was produced, no one has a problem with it. But it never affected warfare, just like a paper tank never affected warfare. If you saw this as a piece of paper, you'd be like, if that was ever built, good thing that thing was never ever built. I digress. So today, War Thunder, August 13th, 2009, 13 August 2009. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit, but it makes a lot more sense. Okay? It makes a lot more sense. Anyways, this is what's happening, guys. So in 1.89, we have the Flak Panzer 314, the Panther 2, the Tiger 2, the Mouse. And in 1.91, all 4 of these are getting removed and getting replaced with the Osvin 2 and the M40 A2C for a 7.7, I believe. And the M40 A2 is receiving the DM23 shell and battle rating 8.3. And this is the reason why they're removing these vehicles. The Mouse, in game, the Mouse is really the natural equivalent of other rare vehicles like the IS-7. Yeah, you better, that's in a different league. Large number of these machines should never really be present, and the role that they play is very limited. In the exact case of the Mouse, its exceptionally strong armor can be a menace for low rank ground vehicles, while higher heat As such, with update 1.9, when the mouse will become a rare event collectible vehicle being hidden from standard. Okay. So pretty much what they're doing is that they're taking the mouse. They're saying that the game doesn't allow for its balance, which I sort of agree with, but I agree because they literally shot themselves in the foot with this, okay? Oh, it doesn't, it's hard to balance this. Yeah, it's hard to balance this when you add these things. These guys, you got 400 millimeter, you got 600 millimeter heat at 7.3. Now, that's a little exaggerated, but the game is evolving. New things are being added, and I do agree with them that the mouse doesn't really have a sweet spot in game. I mean, but geez, back in the day, just look how fun this looked. Like, this is what you fought up against. You fought the IS-4M, the IS-3, the T-54s. This guy wasn't in here yet. 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 It was so fun to fight German 7.7 or whatever this thing. I think it's always been 7.7 in Russia 7.7 back in the day. It was a fun Goliath battle that you don't see anymore. All you see, look. This is War Thunder today. This is War Thunder. Now back onto the sheet here. The Tiger 105 was never actually built. Tiger 2 design that was rejected, never actually built. Panther 2 and War Thunder, many historical Panther projects in development, such as Panther 2 chassis, was built but is also armed with the advanced. Why is it advanced though? It doesn't look advanced. Maybe how it housed the gun? I don't know. Oh wow, Panther and several other proposals, such as an engine improvement in IR technology. So this whole story about are we ever going to see night vision or infrared, it's never going to happen with the Panther 2. That's so sad. All of which are historical proposals built, but not on the real Panther 2. The versions we have in game is not the Panther 2 as it historically should be. As such, with the advent of the Leopard family incoming, so we have the M4A2C is a new vehicle that will kind of take over this. And now finally the Flak 341. Whilst the vehicle was fully designed and proposed, due to the wartime only scale mock-ups, okay, blah, so it just wasn't built. This is my thing. Like, they're worried about these vehicles never really being built, and I understand the people who say that they don't want that in game. We can have an argument for hours, but then I propose the question, sure, that's not realistic, but nor is having 18... Well, there's really never that big of ARB game, but there's like 28, 48. There's like 9 Hortons on a team in ARB. That's not realistic at all. Anyways, I'll chill out. I just don't understand it. These are the 2 new things. Literally, Osvin 2 sounds like it's a meme. Okay. Let's read what they say. Beside the above mentioned addition of the Osvin 2 to replace the Flak, there will also be a few changes to the current layout vehicles. The German M48A2C will be 7.7. Looks like a 90 millimeter on there. Okay, yeah, pretty darn close. So the M48A2GA2, which right now is a 7.7. Here it is. Now, granted, right now it doesn't have the proper APFS DS shell, but at 8.3, like, this doesn't seem like a win to me at all, especially at that BR where, oh, sorry, where stabilizing does win engagements. This thing doesn't have a stabilizer. 8.3, now sure, it's doable, has a good round. Ah, she is thick though. It's slow, it's sluggish. This tank seems massive. I've never played the M48. I know some people are gonna hate me for this, but I don't like the M60s. I don't like the M48s. Best shot on a T62 T54 chassis right here. Hang on. Or Ivan just eats. How does a human body eat that? How does a human body? We're worried about like vehicles not being added or ever developed, but why are we asking the question, how can a Russian driver eat an APDS shell? It's actually not the best shot with this round. How does the driver eat that much? It's quite impressive. So please, in the comments below, let me hear what your brain's telling you, your opinions on this whole 1.91 removal and tailoring, cleanup a little bit, optimization of the German tech tree. And also, let me know what you guys think about the whole, if it's paper and it's balanced, it's okay. Am I the only one who thinks like that? And if you don't think like that, tell me why you think like that. If you do think like that, tell me why you think like that. Let's have a nice, honest discussion in the comments below. Fellas, hope you have enjoyed today's video. Let's see what happens. And just a little 2 weeks. 2 weeks from August 13th. Little clue there. Fellas, hope you have enjoyed. Have a great day. See you tomorrow. Peace out.